Hi guys, so I'm just making my dinner. Excuse the face, actually look at me, like, actually look at me. Anyway, I just thought the easiest way for me to do it was just to send a wee video while I'm, because instead of holding the voice recorder while I'm cooking, I can just quickly send you this wee message. I just wanted to say, hope you guys are all okay, keeping well. I know Leanne, you went on last night's amazing Zoom call. I'm not sure if any other girls got on or not, but it was really good. I say all the time, whenever you can, get on a call, because even if you think you know all the nooks and you know all the tips and stuff, like I've heard a lot of the tips so many times, but it's still really good for me to hear them as well, because it's not just to remind me of the really good ideas and stuff, but it's to like motivate me and just get me buzzing and get me excited. That's what you want. That's what you really want to work on, just getting your excitement. Because see, if your mindset is excited to help other people, excited to talk about these products, excited to talk about this business, excited just to be in it and what the future holds for you if you go for it, and if you get into the mindset of just believing that you can do it, literally whatever it is, just believe that, know, don't just believe but know it, that if you put your mind to whatever your goal is, you'll get it. Like if I can do it, anyone can do it. Like anyone can do it. You decide what your goal is, and you can totally do it. But you need to, you need to keep the positive attitudes, keep your positive pants on, and listen to as many different Zoom calls and different videos and stuff as you can. Those Facebook groups are full of different videos with lots of different tips and stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to share one of the things that Casey said yesterday on her call, and something else just to remind you all that, like, whatever you do this month is going to help you in January. Whatever you do in January is going to help you in February. Whatever you do in February is going to help you in March. They were reminding us as well that, if you take a back seat just now and think, oh, do you know what I'm going to do? My plan is when it comes to January, I'm really going to smash it. Whatever you're doing right now, that's what your January is going to look like. Whatever you do in January, that's what your February is going to look like. So if you sit back just now, if that's up to you if you want to, but I'm talking in a way that if you want to get certain goals and stuff, if you sit back just now, then January is going to come and it's going to be quiet for you. Whereas if you're doing work in the background right now, you might not be getting orders, but people are seeing what you're doing, they're seeing the products you're on and stuff. January comes, boom, everybody wants to, New Year's resolution, everybody's wanting to get healthier or want to lose weight or gain weight or whatever. But what you do this month is going to help you in January. So if your plan is to smash in January, you need to be putting in the work this month. So right now I have been, this month I've been really talking to a lot more people, following a lot more people and stuff, doing things in the background. One of the things Casey said, which is another really great reminder, she says what she does now, she doesn't go looking for customers, she goes looking for relationships with people. What she does is she'll start a conversation with somebody, she doesn't, that's one of that's one of her main ways of getting customers. Yes, she does all the other stuff, all the tips and stuff that we say about, follow up and people do polls and stuff like that, about the business and about the products and things like that. Yes, she does that, but one of the main ways in her getting customers, getting new teamies, is by starting conversations with them, just about normal things. So that's why it's so important not just to have Juice Plus up on your pages, even if you're not posting Juice Plus, as long as you're posting something, that the whole idea is, my cat looks like a chicken. The whole idea is that your name's getting out there, your name's up there, they're seeing what you're doing. Sometimes some days or some weeks where I've got loads of personal stuff up and not a lot of Juice Plus. That's because in the background I'm doing Juice Plus stuff, but people are seeing all of my personal stuff and they're interested in that. So then you get people interacting with all that kind of stuff, like my cat, my job, Christmas, the movies I'm watching, the programme I'm watching, whatever, and I build up conversation that way. So that's what Casey was saying. She was saying, a lot of my customers come from people who maybe I'll comment on one of their stories, maybe they put a picture up of their Christmas tree, and I'll comment on it and we'll start a conversation about Christmas trees, and you could talk for days about Christmas trees if you wanted to, anything, whatever it is. She'll comment on a story or a post and they'll have a conversation. She'll get into their inbox, start a conversation, and they're, she's just starting to build a friendship with somebody, and then maybe even if it's weeks down the line or even months down the line, that person might come to her and say, by the way, see these things you're taking, could you tell me more information about it? Or she'll have a conversation with them and then it'll lead into something about what she's doing. So maybe it'll be like, they'll have a conversation about, being so busy and stuff, or they're whatever, they're really, really busy and stuff, she might put in there, oh my gosh, I know I'm so busy as well, like I don't, like I'm running on uplifts just now just to keep me going or whatever, and they might be like, oh, what's that? Or they might say something like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so busy as well, I'm so tired all the time. And then she's got the opportunity to say, by the way, well, you know, if you're really tired all the time, I've got something that I take all the time, really, really helps. Uplifts, or it's the boosters can do that, or whatever it is, the berries. So she can build a relationship with these people, talking about non-Juice Plus stuff. And then in that, there's opportunity for her to either bring it up, or that person to bring it up, and they become a customer, or a teamie. So that was a really, really interesting reminder. Again, I wanted to remind all you guys to have personal stuff up there as well. Don't just have all Juice Plus, Juice Plus, Juice Plus, because then that makes your profile a Juice Plus profile. You want your profile to be you. You want it to be you. If you're sitting in your pajamas, take a snap about it. If you're about to do whatever you're doing, you know, there's 24 hours in a day. It depends on your goals, and I'm talking as if, you know, if you're wanting to reach your certain goals and stuff. I know lots of people are just happy just to have this in the go in the background, and do it when they want. That's fine, because that's their choice. But if anyone's wanting to go for anything, you know, just, you know, there's 24 hours in a day. If I can do it, you guys can do it. You know, I work what, 10 hours a day, and then I sleep 8 hours, so that's 18 hours out of 24 hours, which I'm not even on my phone. And then I've managed to get my first 3 promotions doing that. So what's that? 24 take away 18 is 6 hours. So I've got 6 hours to spare, and in amongst that I'm cooking my dinner, I'm getting ready for bed, I'm showering, I'm cleaning the place, I'm feeding the cat and all that in those 6 hours, and I'm building my business, and I managed to get 3 promotions. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. Honest to goodness, you can do it. But again, it's if you want to do it. But I just want you to know and get into the mindset, in the mind frame of thinking and knowing that yes, if I want this, I can get it. Anyone can get it. It's not rocket science or anything. It's, you know, there's a system that they have been teaching us, that I'm sharing with you, that they're sharing with me, that they're sharing with us, and they're sharing that with us because it works. So if you're wanting certain goals, those are the tips that are given are because they work, and that's all we have to do. We just have to do it consistently. You pick how much time you want to put in it, and just do it consistently, and I'll tell you right now, it'll be worth it. And have a why as well. They say that all the time, but it's so important. You know, if you're thinking, oh gosh, I'm so skint this month, ask yourself, if I'd put in another hour, or if I didn't watch that program, or if I, you know, instead of watching that program, I did some Juice Plus stuff, or if while I was watching that program, I did some Juice Plus stuff, could I have gotten some more extra money to help me this Christmas? If I did do this, what could that have done? If I got up half an hour earlier, what could that have done? You know, half an hour earlier, what if you do that 7 times a week, that adds up. What could I achieve? How much money could I have made if I did this, if I did that, if I did that? Again, I'm talking as if that's what you're wanting, if you're wanting the goals and stuff, but we all have the same opportunity. There's so many people out there that have full-time jobs, they're mums, they're studying, all sorts of things. They just decide when they're going to do it and what they want to achieve. And if you put your mind to it and you just do it in the nooks and crannies of the day when you can, or you get up an extra half an hour earlier, or go to bed half an hour later if you want again, or you just don't watch that programme and do some of this, or you watch that programme and do this at the same time, whatever it is, it's up to you. I just wanted to come on to remind you in a nutshell, which took me 8 minutes to do, that number one, whatever you do this month, it's going to help with January. If you're planning on smashing January, if you're not doing anything just now, it's not going to work. January is going to be exactly like December. Everything you do that, whatever month it is, will pay off the next month, and so on and so on. So that's number one. Number two, I want you to just remember that if you want something, you can get it. Nobody's more special than the other person. We're all the same people. We're all different, but we're all humans. We all have busy lives. We all have, some people don't, some people, you know, this is the full-time job now, which is great, but the majority of people do this around their busy lives, and they decide how they want to do it. But I just want you to know, whatever you're up to, whatever you're thinking, whatever your goal is, you can do it. Who else has been really annoyed by that label? Sorry, I just don't bother fixing it. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, you know, like, I'm here to help you for tips and advice whenever you want it. The best advice I can give you is just keep going and put in the effort where you can if you want to, and just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself, and the Zoom calls and the training calls almost every night, the videos that are on the Facebook groups and everything, these are so beneficial. There's YouTube videos, there's ones on Facebook, there's recruiting videos, there's ones about posts, there's the information is free there for all of us, and it's right there. People spend thousands of pounds on training, we have it there right in front of our faces and our phones. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can, and you can totally smash it. And I love having you all on my team, and I really just want to help you all. That's my goal. My goal is to help you guys now. I really want to help you guys achieve your own goals. So just when I give you the tips and advice, when I put that in this group chat, it's because this is the stuff that helps, and this is the stuff that can work for whoever that wants it. But anyway, I love you all. Bye.